Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Eli Miller, and I am the frontman for the band, and I play synthesizer and I sing.
I'm Wyeth Long, and I play bass for the band.
My name is Brady Romano, and I play drums for the Caneo Project.
I'm Carson Santos, and I play guitar.
My name is Elizabeth Johnson, and I play guitar.
We are the Caneo Project!
Dude, I do not know how we are going to come up after this song. Like, this shit is crazy.
It's gonna be a great set. I'm not gonna give a fuck, and it's gonna be great.
The cheat sheet.
Bro, check it. Check my set list. We stay strapped.
Look at my new tattoo, guys. Dude, we're funny people. Like I said, you're a funny guy.
What's so funny, haha?
That's why I love
It's so sad my forehead started crying.
So, originally the name comes from these two words that I kind of mashed together. One of them was innovation in Japanese. I don't quite remember the origin of that, but and then I just found another word. I know that's super vague, but I put them together and I got Caneo.
So we've been together, formed, all friends and whatnot, for like 3 years. And then we started doing like gigs and stuff about like the year in. So it's been like 2 years since we done gigs.
So the way we all met is Wyeth, Carlos, and I, we all went to high school together. And we all came up here together for school, all kind of into the recording industry thing. The first time we all ended up being together after moving up here, I invited them both to come over to my place. We all hung out and we played Mario Party. And so we're all hanging out, and Wyeth mentions that this guy in like some bucket hat or something had come up to him at the library and asked him if he wanted to roam.
Yeah, and so basically, this guy carrying all his books because he just got them from the library. I'm just like, hey man, I don't really know anybody on campus. Do you want to just walk around? And he says yes, and we get to talking for a little bit, and he invites me to come over later and meet his friends.
And so the first time I meet this guy is when he walks through the front door of my apartment that I've lived at for maybe a week. Are we keeping going?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just keep going.
It's okay. She's the like honorary 6th member. But he walks in and we're all just hanging out and we end up
It's on purpose.
Dude, this is the real star. This is it.
Okay, so the first time I meet this guy, it's when he's walking through the door of my apartment, and we all hit it off really well, and we're all just hanging out, and we end up jamming for a little bit, and we're kind of like, this could be something. So the first time before we all go to like have somewhat of a real rehearsal, like in a parking garage where we don't have to be super quiet, we go to McCallie's and we're all hanging out, and Eli just starts playing rock, paper, scissors with some guy across the room, and Eli ends up winning, and he invites the guy to come sit with us. And I, on a whim, was like, you don't play drums by any chance, do you? And that's how we met Brady. And thank God he chose paper, because we wouldn't be where we are today without that.
I've been singing probably since freshman year with actual technique. I did choir in freshman year, and then didn't do it for the rest of the time, and then senior year I did choir again.
I started playing guitar right around my freshman year of high school, so when I started taking it seriously, I would say. So that was 2019, so, oh my god, like 7 years now? That's kind of painful to admit, but I guess 7 years.
I've been playing guitar for about 5-6 years right now.
I have been playing bass, I think, for about, I guess 5 years now. I started sometime like junior year of high school, but I was not very serious about it. I just was using my stepdad's kind of beat up, like old P bass.
I've been playing the drums for 12 to 13 years at this point. It's been a while, a large portion of my life.
All I was
I'm in a band because I literally just walked up to Wyeth, as we talked about earlier, and just decided that maybe I should just try it out. And so I was like, what the heck? I'll try it out. And so far we've come, I wouldn't sell it for the world. It's been amazing.
I like being in a band because I feel it's so much more fun creatively to be able to bounce ideas off of other people and be able to feel that dynamic than being alone with yourself, just trying to be a perfectionist and trying to come up with things. I'm very much a perfectionist as a person, so getting to experience this full band dynamic where you can get criticism or positive reinforcement and everything like that, I find it a lot more fulfilling and also just more useful. I feel like I actually go further than I do when I'm by myself.
I'm in a band because I love music.
I guess I wanted to be in a band because it's just a lot of fun. You know, it's just something I just really like music, as you can probably tell, because I'm into audio production and all that. I'm really passionate about music. I did like band all throughout like school. I played the flute when I was in school, but I just wanted to kind of keep going with music, and I felt like the best way to do that is with other people. It's hard to create music on your own sometimes.
Being in a band is the best way to grow as a musician, I feel, and there's nothing that can really replace making music and doing stuff with others. You can only get so far practicing out of a book or doing stuff on your own. You got to be able to work with others, and it can help take you a lot of places.
multitude of hobbies. Right now, I'm really invested in working in the soil science lab, where we just do soil science stuff. But other than that, I really enjoy walking in the woods and just riding my bike. I'm really big into riding bikes and hanging out with my buds.
Tell you about bulk density. All right, bulk density is basically when soil gains enough organic matter to gain pore space, which is called macropores. And it basically makes soil healthy.
Other hobbies, I mean, it's really just hanging out with friends. I mean, back in high school, I played trumpet and marching band for a long time, whether I like to admit it or not. I've always worked a lot and everything. I like to go home. I've got a little brother who's 10 years younger than me, and I like to see him when I can. But I love spending time with friends and family. Like, that's the most fulfilling thing to me, other than music.
Some other hobbies include, like, I play soccer a lot. Then I love weightlifting. I also play games. And I would say hanging out with friends. I do spend like a lot of time hanging out with friends, especially freshman year of college. I was like always not in my dorm.
I play video games. I've been trying to pick up a lot more reading lately. Those have been the main things. And I also, this is a little bit of an odd one, I've been trying to learn how to make mead at home. Just do like homebrew. That's been varied success, but you know.
Board games, poker, Magic the Gathering, a lot of like the silly card game stuff like that I'm into.
What I think I will probably do in my future will have to do something revolving soil conservation or environmental science.
Creature highlight of the day, the Hellbender, all right? Smoky Mountain streams possess a salamander that is about 3 feet long. It can grow up to 3 feet long, all right? Believe it or not, this exists in fast-flowing cold waters. I actually got to see one in the Hiwassee River once a long time ago. Not really, it was actually last summer. But, no, I digress. It was amazing.
I personally don't like to hold a super strict idea of the future because I feel like it's just more stressful. Something happens to try and go through with it. Honestly, I broke my foot recently and I had to drop my classes, and so my entire graduation plotline and everything like that got a little off center. But more than anything, I'm just trying to go with the punches, and my goal is to end up something related to music.
Some of my dreams include touring and just being in a band, playing gigs, playing music for people, having studio sessions, all that.
For my plans after college, I'm thinking about going into mixing as a career. I'm not sure what city I'll end up in. I don't know if I'll end up staying in Nashville. You know, it just kind of depends.
My plans for after college right now, ideally I'm looking to work in audio, probably starting off in live sound and then trying to make my way over towards the studio side because that's where I feel really passionate about. That's my space.
You're in how many different bands?
Bro. Like 6 or something?
How'd that happen?
I don't know. This is something that...
Okay.
Oh, no! Oh,
No, you can, but now I need to have it good so I can cut around if I need to.
I drum for a lot of bands, and I feel like the way that happens is it starts with one, and then after performing and doing stuff with the first one, other people will see that, and then they'll reach out to you.
We kind of just co-op and work together. Usually I think Wyeth and Brady will kind of work out some sort of rhythm, and then Elizabeth and Carlos will work together on creating some riffs. Usually Carlos comes up with his riffs later during the song structure, but overall it's a group effort. And then when all is said and done, usually we do a little overlay of me where I kind of listen to the song and I think about what the song kind of brings out, and then I'll write the lyrics based on how I feel about the song.
Something I love about our songwriting is how collaborative we are, because there's not really ever like one single person that is maybe more than 30% of the song.
Bum, 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 bum. Where do you go? So you're on what, 9?
I will say a lot of us, most of the time, we have like a pre-pee before the show. And something I noticed, I don't know if they noticed, I'm not weird for that.
Did you take your pre-show piss?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool.
I made sure of that.
We also have like pre-show beers. I mean, I would say that's a pretty common thing since we've been 21.
Yeah.
Always have been 21 throughout our whole lives.
And Brady, you have a juice box, right?
Yeah, I get myself a little sippy cup of water and go sit in the corner and wait for them to finish their beer before I start loading the drums onto the stage.
Nobody
Yeah.
puts baby in the corner. One thing that's really fun about our band is we're friends first before we're a band, which a lot of people say like success-wise that doesn't equate, which is probably true, but I like having a good time with it more than I do trying to stress myself out over it. And I just think like we have a really good friendship overall and a good time together. It's been the best part of college for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a lot of ups and
Another
downs,
highlight.
inconsistencies, but this is the one thing that's like, nah, this is there, this is good, this makes me happy, this isn't going away.
It's definitely more of like a deeper connection with, I feel like most people have with their bandmates. I mean, like we started out as friends, but it also like kind of worked in our favor with just the way we met, and I don't know, we've grown very accustomed and comfortable to each other. It's beautiful.
And I do feel as a musician, these people have made me way better, and even far beyond that of like a musician, but like as a person, I've grown a lot thanks to these people.
So I saw y'all at Monterey.
Oh,
God.
long
Was
time
the
ago.
first time.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. Monterey was crazy.
Crazy show.
That
So-
was the fake us.
That was Cody.
Back when Kaneo was on its little baby legs, its fat little baby legs.
Ami Quallen.
Dude, I was just standing there. I love this.
I love music.
So okay, so I saw y'all at Monterey, right? And I just saw y'all last week. Got to film for y'all. Got to be like close to y'all. What would you say for, you know, Carlos back then, Liz back then? What would you say to that person that you were back at Monterey?
Shut the fuck up and get out of your head. Just have fun. Just go for it. Shut up and go.
You can move. Like you don't have to just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
The audience. What I find with performing live, of course I still pay attention to the music we're playing, but mainly I pay attention to the audience and how I can interact with them, because that's what creates the experience for them.
I don't know. I guess just like relax, lighten up, and get comfortable.
I don't know. I would probably say work on your improvisation.
Stop staring at like the fretboard the whole time.
It's so hard.
We love you.
We love you. We love you.
It's a Raya, not a Raya.
That's important.
It's a
Kaneo,
Raya by
not
the
Kanoyo.
Kaneo Project.
I will find you. Was that good?
Making music to me is just a way to express ourselves and really sometimes say things that we can't really say through speech alone. Because I think there's so many things that you can say literally so many things that you can say before something is lost in translation. But with the combination of music and sound and lyrics and just movement, this art becomes more of a message. And I think all art has some sort of subliminal message, although maybe very abstract or esoteric. It all has something to say.
The thing about music that really speaks to me in making it is that it's so like original but also like compassionate with the people you're doing it with. And I feel like it's such a good output for everything you may or may not even be feeling in life. You can talk about what's happening, you can talk about what you wish would happen, you could talk about what's never gonna happen. And it's a great outlet for all of those things, and also the friendship and the time and the bonds with it. I mean, it's something I wouldn't trade for anything.
Making music to me means conveying emotions and conveying a certain language that can be heard by all.
Making music means expressing myself and sort of putting like my emotional like energy out there, and it feels like a good release for me, you know, for sort of my experiences and how I feel about things. It just helps me let go.
Making music means to me just being able to create something new, I guess, with other people around me, and try to like capture an emotion or a feeling, I guess, into some form of sound to try to convey a message to other people.
Yeah, if you're gonna just start a band, I think you should just go for it. It's definitely something worth doing, and it doesn't have to be like a big scary thing. And you know, when you're starting out like playing shows and all that, the best way to do it is just reach out to bands that are already established in your area and just ask them, ask people, talk to venues, talk to people, and that's your way to like get into it.
And to add on to that, I would say you're not going to sound good at first. One of my favorite songs that we have right now did not sound good right now, or back then. And now it's my favorite song that we have.
Our EP is out, and that's a really cool thing, and we did that, and it took a lot of time and a lot of energy, but we did it, and we're very proud of that. Very heavy emphasis on that. It's called Roam With Me. My favorite song is It Sucks That She Sucks. I think that's a great song with an even better title. Also, just pay attention on Instagram, shows we have coming up, live performances. The audience makes a live performance, so with no audience, it's just into a void. And having that backbone and that wall to bounce back from is really what makes it fun. I don't know, when it comes to music, just do it, have fun with it. If you're in a dynamic, if you're in a group that doesn't feel right, then it's not right. You just kind of have to go for it. When you find your group that really matches and that really makes it feel right with you and makes it feel fun and productive, that's when you know you've hit the right spot, and to just ride it out and have fun with it as long as you can.
We are the Canal Project. That's Carlos, that's Wyatt, that's Elizabeth, that's Brady, and I'm Eli. Thanks for coming out, dude.
You might want to just bring, I don't know what the other bands are wanting to do.
This is my real most favorite band member. This is Mitwitty. My pride and joy. She hates me a little bit, but I love her so. Say hi, Mitwitty. Say hi. You love me. Well, she can nail. Bye, Mitwitty.